best things in life are free, and that includes hanging out with your good friends, people you have close relationships with, and having a good time. You really can't put a price on those experiences, and that's what I'm going to do here. It's a bit of a tradition for me after the True Value Thunder Valley National to hang out with my buddy Johnny Oler. He's the suspension man for JGR Yoshimura Suzuki, but more importantly, he has some family members that live here in Denver, and he invites me to his family barbecue, cookout, hangout. So this is how I spend my Saturday nights at this race, hanging out with people I'm friends with, people I know, and having a good time. You can't put a price on that. And the relationships are really what's key all along. We have one that's well developed in the 450 class of Lucas Oil Pro Motocross. I told you it's a hangout. I'm gonna get myself a hot dog here in a second. Where are the buns? In the 450 division, it's well established. Eli Tomac and Ken Roczen have been battling like this for years. It's awesome to have Roczen back on form. I don't know if it's quite 2016 Ken Roczen, but it's close enough to give Tomac a run. I thought after Tomac came from behind, I got my bun now at the last race in both motos, maybe that would crush everyone's spirits. But we had enough variation in weather, ruts, track, elevation, all those technical things that we're able to swing enough of an advantage back for Roczen to put on another amazing performance in the first moto. He passed everyone, he pulled away immediately, he checked out. But Tomac was able to come back in Moto 2. But on the relationship front, we have a budding new one between two riders who are going to battle for this 250 title, and maybe it's gotten just a little bit testy between them. It's all about the relationships. How do you feel about me? How do I feel about you? Let's get in the review of round 3 of Lucas Oil Pro Motocross, brought to you by Racetech. You know it. Gold valves, suspension's plusher, better bottoming resistance, more traction, and it's all designed and engineered right here in the USA. Let me put some mustard on my hot dog here. We need more mustard. In the 250 class, speaking of mustard, speaking of spice, you like that one? Justin Cooper has won 3 straight, yeah, spicy mustard, yes. And Justin Cooper has been spicy in the first motos this year. I mean, look, he's won all 3 of them. Although it did get a little crazy as it rained, and then in a rare situation we had lightning and they had to call that moto early. No, that was just the mustard. Yes, Kawasaki fans there. So Justin Cooper wins the first moto. He's done that all year long. But late in the moto, Adam Cincerillo made a run. He was closing in. Cooper was better in the first half. AC was better in the second half. It wasn't enough. They called the moto early due to lightning. Justin Cooper wins the first moto again, but in moto number 2, Cooper and Cincerillo battling. I need some light here. Let's get by the fire.
Let's get by the fire.
Yeah, let's get by the fire. Good job, Julie, lighting this up. Let me take a bite. In the second moto, Cincerillo is closing the gap on Justin Cooper, then makes a mistake and goes off the racetrack, and that's where the controversy begins. He tried to get on the brakes when he re-entered the track to not gain time and make it clear that he wasn't taking advantage, but Cooper and the Monster Star Racing Yamaha team still was not happy. They felt that he did not get on the track in the best possible place. He rode over some banners to get on the track. So hours after the event, watch this, video within a video.
Video within.
Video within a video.
VIV.
We went on and on and on trying to figure out who actually was the winner of the event. Cooper said he was in second feeling like, oh, AC is going to be penalized and I'm going to win this race. It'll be my first overall win ever. It'll also be the points lead for me. At the moment, at least, the results stand as is. There'll be another protest filed by Yamaha. Maybe it'll change. But regardless of what the actual result of the 250 race is, I think it establishes something, a relationship between Justin Cooper and Adam Cincerillo. I know Dylan Ferrandis is in the hunt. I know the Geico Honda team, those riders have been strong. We'll hear from other riders, Michael Mosiman getting on the podium for the first time. But as of late, it has been Cincerillo versus Cooper every weekend, and they're establishing a relationship. They've done their best to not make it personal, even today with the potential penalties, arguing over who won. But if they've got to lock horns throughout the rest of the season, and it's going to be nip and tuck like it has been for these first 3 rounds, the relationship is going to change. Think about this. I don't think Cooper and Cincerillo were even thinking of each other. They've never really battled. They never really raced. They have 0 history. But Cooper was a little mad that the race wasn't, oh my gosh, there's money. There's money. What? Oh, Johnny, why is there money? Oh my gosh, it's really hard for me to do this video when there's money right over there.
Can I give you this?
Cooper was a little mad about the
I'll give you this. I don't
gate flinch because the rider hit it on the outside and it didn't prepare him to race hard on that first lap of the first moto last week. He's even madder that so far the protest has not changed the results. You know what that's doing? That's just adding that spice, that mustard that we were talking about. So if the end of the year these guys are close, there's going to be history whether they like it or not, and maybe even a little controversy. The kids are over here watching Coco. So there's no established history between these two, but there's gonna be before long, or maybe there already is. And in the 450 class, feels like old times. Tomac versus Roczen. One guy's hammering, one guy is a technician. It's so fun to watch those two battle it out. I think we're in store for a really good summer. These first 3 rounds have been great. They've established the people and the relationships. And that's what makes racing so much better than just reading results off a piece of paper. I think we're in for a great summer. We get a weekend off. We'll see you at High Point. Justin Cooper has already lit the fire because he said, man, I wish we didn't have a weekend off because I'm pretty fired up right now. Aren't you? What's better than an old-fashioned rivalry? We got it. See you at the races, June 15th at High Point.